Hello mate, it is January the 7th. Oh, why? Why? Why do we let go of him? He's the only goal scorer we have. Oh my god. Okay, right. I am not as angry as thought you thought I was by that voice, but inside I am a little bit angry. Why have we got rid of the best goal scorer we had? Like, it's awful. Like, to a rival club, well, one, to a rival club. Two, he's our only goal scorer we have. Why did we get rid of him? Three, 2.5 million. 2.5 million. I heard it can rise up to 4, but even 4 million is a little bit. If George Boyd, the Burnley player, is worth 3 million, then Blackburn should be worth 5 million. At least. Probably even more. Okay, 5 million. That's a reasonable amount. 2.5. That's half of what he's worth, in my opinion. We'd better get a good replacement. Like, we better. So, yeah. I thought you were going to cover on that, but on Saturday, but I want to do it my way. I'm angry inside, but don't worry. Season's not over yet. Still have half of it to go. Just hope and pray we get someone in that can score. To be fair, we don't have any other players who can score. Like, I mean, you can technically argue Piers on, but I don't think he's really cut out for being like the lone striker role. I'd say we get an experienced one. We don't go for someone, like Orlando Sarr or someone like Bogrebniak, not saying exactly, but who's from a foreign league. I say we get a championship proven player. Don't know who exactly, but yeah, I'd say we go experience this time. Someone we know that can score at this level. But yeah, I'm angry inside. I didn't cover that in my vlog yesterday because I forgot, but I remember today and angry. And I'm sure you are too. I'm sure you're angry as well. So I did forget to show you yesterday. I did get. I didn't actually show you all my Christmas presents. I thought I was running as low on vlog time, but I actually had quite a bit of time still. It's currently 9:15. I need to get the vlog out. I've got work tomorrow. But anyway, I actually had got a bit of time, so I didn't show you everything, but I'll show you a bit more. I got a wash bag, new wash bag with the Darth Vader thing on it. I didn't show you the belt. Well, I'll just get that on the belt. Or up the belt even. I said I had a belt, but I didn't show you, so there it is. It's better than the belt I have right now, So yeah, just prove it was a belt and not just Darth Vader insignia. I'll feed that through. God damn it, this is tricky to put up like this position. Trying to think what else I got. Oh yeah, I didn't show you the stamps, and I think legit this is it. Like all the Christmas presents I've shown you. So yeah, there we go. The stamps. Not opening yet, but they are going to be valuable. Like that's the reason I got them. They're dust around. Yeah, they will be rare in the next few years. So yeah, they're nice. And I love the designs of them as well, but yeah. That finishes off that conversation from yesterday. So yeah, I now might as well get on to the review because I haven't really got anything else I want to talk about. So let's get on to the review of the classic black and white movie. It's on my leg of my lounge jeans, don't know why. Let's go on to review of Psycho. So yeah, let's go. Okay, so Psycho was made in 1960, so that makes it a pretty old movie for what I've reviewed. I think it might be probably the second oldest movie we've ever reviewed, as well as Citizen Kane. Like, that Citizen Kane's got to be number one. Psycho's the second oldest movie I reviewed. I don't recall reviewing Wizard of Oz. So, yeah, one of the oldest movies I ever reviewed. So yeah, it is obviously black and white, but it was done in a style, made it more like a noir, kind of a thriller feel. And colour was around at that point. Obviously, Wizard of Oz was made a full 21 years before. 21? It would have been, wouldn't it? 21. Wow, that's a long time before for colour. But anyway, yeah, Psycho. Actually, it started off with like a story of a standard story of the time, like a young woman who kind of has to move out of her home, and she's like going on the run somewhere because she had to move out. Comes across a motel, the Bates Motel, and she, like, the owner of the motel is one Norman Bates, who has become one of the most iconic film characters of all time, and he ends up killing her in her first night there, which is a very interesting twist because, like, obviously I knew it was going to happen, like, you knew it was going to happen because we know Psycho now, but in time, everyone would have thought it had just been a story of, like, money and finances running away, but now it then turned into a psychological horror movie, which is a very good twist, I think, and the scene, obviously, in the shower is just a brilliant scene, to be honest. It screams horror, pun intended, and yeah, it was a great scene, great twist, and yeah, the story only gets more complex as it goes along. So then, pretty much, the people from her home, like, send out, like, detectives to work out, like, who killed her, or where she is. They come across Bates Motel, knew they killed her, like, someone there. So then they pretty much, detective is then killed by Norman Bates again, and they find out that Norman Bates' mother is behind it all. But then they find out, I'm not going to tell you, because that is another big twist. Like, there are two big twists in the movie, and the other one is arguably even better than the first one. And it does lead to a great end, and arguably even a great story. Like, to be honest, the story at the beginning, like, at first, I knew it's going to happen in the end, like, it's going to turn into horror, but the whole money side of things, her running away, it did feel, like, really good, but it did go on for a bit too long, and a few things that didn't make sense and weren't needed, which made the first, like, 20 minutes of the movie go on a little bit. I suppose it can, what's the word for it? I can't think of the word for it. It could get away with it, because it is that old. But then as soon as, obviously, the psychological horror comes in, that's when it gets good. So the characters aren't necessarily that memorable. There's obviously the main woman who dies. She's alright. Her sister, I think it is, and her husband, like, they're kind of the ones who discover everything around. They're kind of like they're sort of the kind of the archetypes of the horror. You don't root for them. You have to root for them, but you don't want to because they're not that interesting. But the detective's quite interesting, who gets killed. He's interesting. He's good, and you do kind of feel something when he dies. You think, oh great, now no one can solve the case. But the only character who is really memorable is Norman Bates. I mean, seriously, horror, freaking. You can see Freddy Krueger, you can see Jason Voorhees, you can see Michael Myers, not Shrek, the Michael Myers, the Mask Halloween. But yeah, you can see those, but they're blown out of the water by Norman Bates. I think it's Anthony Perkins who played him. And yeah, he's the best character in the movie, very fleshed out, probably one of the most fleshed out characters in movie history. I gotta admit that he is brilliant. And I'll be honest here, I actually saw the movie and I was kind of rooting for him. Like, I know it's kind of evil, but like, he is by far the most interesting character in the movie, and for a villain to have that was pretty decent. Overall, I can't really think of anything that bad about the movie. Music's great, the story takes a very good turn, and there's another twist at the end of the movie which is great. I'm not going to give anything away here, but the last shot of the movie is also one of my favourites as well. Then you have Norman Bates. Oh, that character's not uninteresting, but it can get away with it because the focus is where it should be, solving the mystery of who killed the woman at the beginning. And obviously, Norman Bates was the person that killed him. And then a twist about him and his mother, that's great. I can't find much to complain about. Obviously, I've got to say, it is a 10 out of 10. So we start off this year with a 10 out of 10, man. I promise I will not, give us out as many 10 out of 10s, but I was thinking last night about changing the scoring system for movies, because I think, like Jeremy Johns put it, having a rating system of, 1 to 10, or 0 to 10, 0 to 12 in my opinion, because that's what I put in last year. I think that's kind of cheap, like, to be honest. It's kind of like a cop-out. If you see the rating at the end, you know what I think of it, probably what you think of it. And even then it might be inaccurate. Like obviously Citizen Kane only an 8 out of 10. If the other movies didn't obviously got higher ratings, I probably would give them now, and some movies much lower. So I'm probably thinking they're gonna ditch the rating system, but bring in, like Jeremy Jones put it as well, words to describe them. Like not 1 through 10, more like I'd watch it, but only with close friends to force you to watch it or something like that. That needs some work, that's saying, but like I'd say something like, it's so bad I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy. It's bad, simply. It's very watchable, it's good, it's great, and it is so amazing, I want the world to see it. Something like that. So I'm thinking of doing that, but next week, because I was doing going to be 1 through 10 systems, because it could be Casino Royale next week, it's going to be my next review, my next vlog as well. My next vlog, man, I'm not going to make a vlog for Friday or Sunday. Oh my god, I'm going to love it. And it's your Tuesday vlog next week, Matt. And yeah, that pretty much finishes the vlog. I will see you in your vlog on Saturday. Man, it feels weird to not say I'll see you tomorrow. Like, yeah, I'm just thinking, actually, I've just thought, I actually never said I'll see you, didn't say I'll see you tomorrow, because in my Sunday vlog, the vlog didn't follow. I had two vlogs after that, if you get what I mean. So this is the first time I'm not saying see you tomorrow. So I will see you 2 days time on Saturday. And yeah, I will see you then.